Hi,
Oh, hey, good morning.
good morning.
How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Oh, I'm good. Where are you at? Las Vegas?
No, actually, I'm in San Diego.
Oh, you're here.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm going back in like after this live. So
Are you
yeah,
playing golf today?
probably no. I don't know.
You don't know?
Maybe, maybe.
Maybe. Ah, that's cool. What's new?
And oh yeah, the I'm going to play the one in Prem, the future champions.
Oh, good. I'll see you there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, we're excited. That'll be
yeah.
fun.
Is it on the same schedule, like end of May?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah, we plan on being there. What have you been doing with your time?
Uh Mostly sleep, and then I just finished the online class yesterday.
Oh, you did? So are you graduated? Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done with high school. Yeah, and then our graduation is in end of July.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but yeah, technically we're done with school, and it's kind of sad. I thought it'll be more exciting, and I
Yeah.
went to school yesterday, and it was
Yeah.
kind of sad because I didn't do anything fun this
Yeah,
year. So
it's kind of a weird deal, buddy.
yeah, I
Okay,
know.
congratulations on finishing high school.
Thank you.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
I wrote some things down here. I was just thinking, like, junior golf's not going to be the same without you, buddy.
I don't know.
So, why do you think you're such a good junior golfer? And do you think you're a good junior golfer? Because I think you've accomplished quite a bit.
um, I I don't know. I'll say I'm like decent. I'm not a good junior golfer.
You're decent. How old were you?
Decent.
I think I met you when you were like
8 or
three,
7.
like 3 feet tall. So you must have
Yeah, yeah,
been
yeah. Yeah.
7 or 8, yeah, 7 or 8 years old in
Uh-huh.
San Diego.
Yeah.
You're from Japan,
Yeah.
right?
hmm
Um, so you came to San Diego every year. When did you start living here?
About 5 years ago, full 5 years ago.
Yeah,
I'll say yeah.
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 Why did you take up golf?
Why? Um,
Can you even remember that far back?
it's because my dad plays
Yeah.
like almost every day after he works, and so I just followed him. I went to the golf course, and I was just chilling at the putting green and then bunker because back then I thought the bunker is from like the sand from the park, or like the beaches. So
Uh-huh.
like so I was digging around, and then yeah.
How old were you? Like 5 or 6?
No, 3.
Oh, so yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
No, maybe
still
2. I don't know. I don't remember.
do you still play in the sand like that?
Uh,
Or did you grow out of
yeah,
that?
yeah, sometimes.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
funny.
I remember the first, I think when I was 5, that was my first time ever playing tournament.
Yeah.
And I met this friend. He's like really good player. And I think I shot like 120 something or 130. I don't know.
Wow.
And
Now
he,
you shoot
he
half of that.
and he shot like 70 something. And I cried. And so that's how I started playing competitive. I didn't like that.
Yeah.
So after that, I practiced. Yeah.
So you started working pretty hard. I mean, you started working pretty hard right away then.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And what would you do? You'd travel to the US for the summer tournaments?
Yes, I started doing that from when I was 8 years old. The
Yeah.
first time was junior masters.
That was your first one?
Yeah, that was my first one. And
That must have been
uh,
the first. Was that 2009? How old are you?
8 years old, so 12 years ago. No, no, not 12 years ago. Oh, it is 12 years ago. So
That was our first.
2009.
That was our first or second year then.
2009.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
2000. 11 years ago. Yeah,
Yeah. Do you remember the event at all?
I
You're at
do.
Carlton Oaks, right?
I met Kengo Aoshima.
Oh
Do
yeah.
do you know him? Yeah.
Yeah. Great kid.
And he was such a nice kid, and then he helped us because we don't speak any English that
Yeah.
time. And also I met Kento there, Yamawaki,
Yeah.
and they helped me. Yeah,
Well, that was a perfect year to be there and meet those two guys.
yeah.
Look how good you three have become. You guys are all really good players now.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. You still keep in touch with both of them?
Yeah, sometimes yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So junior golf's ending. Do you have any other tournaments this summer before you? I mean, you're heading to Oregon this year, right?
Yeah. I have AJGA Invitational actually. That's in June,
Okay.
like beginning of June, and it's called Wyndham Invitational.
Yep.
Um, I think that's it for junior, because I was going to play Western Junior,
Yeah.
but it's
Been
canceled.
canceled. Yep.
So and then lots of other amateur tournaments are also canceled. I'm still in for Western Amateur, but I haven't get any email about all of this stuff. So hopefully
Yeah.
there's still tournament. And what else? USM, that's in Oregon this year. So I
Yep.
was hoping to play in it, but
Good.
they haven't decided yet
Yeah.
too. And US Junior, I'm too old anyway, so I cannot play in it. Uh,
Are you 18 or 19 now?
I'll be 19 in June.
Oh
So
boy,
yeah. Um,
you're getting old.
yes.
That's probably why you're sleeping all day.
Yeah. Maybe.
So what are you looking forward to about heading to Oregon, playing for Casey?
You know, I cannot wait. Like I never played in the team tournament.
Yeah.
I like for school.
Yeah.
Um, I didn't get the chance to play for high school, and so that's exciting.
Yeah.
And then Casey and Brad, they're both great coaches, so
Yeah.
I cannot wait to play with them. And then I cannot wait for school. It's gonna be pretty, but I'm pretty sure it will be different from past because of this virus.
Right.
But still, I'm pretty sure I will have fun there. And
Yeah.
um, what else? Yeah, Oregon's very pretty. I cannot wait for that.
You really
That's
like that
pretty
climate,
easy.
huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's different from Vegas, but I'll get used to it.
Vegas is hot and dry.
Yeah, it's like
Oregon's wet.
yeah, it's already like 90. Sometimes gets 100 right now in
Is it
or
100 already?
in Vegas. Like last week we got a couple hundreds,
Oh boy.
and but right now I think 90 degrees.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah,
Well, hopefully we stay under 100. Are the courses open there?
yeah, just opened from beginning of this month, May
Okay.
1st.
Okay.
Yeah,
Are you where do you play out there right now? When you do play?
TPC Summerlin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw couple professionals there after they open the course. Um, like what's his name? Doug,
Again,
Doug.
again.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
he was there.
He's a
Uh,
good putter. You watched him putt?
yeah, I did.
Pretty
Actually,
amazing.
I I met him at Sage Valley. He
Oh, you
was
did?
he came as a guest,
Yep.
and I talked to him for a little bit over there, and then he told me he lives in Vegas. I was like, oh, me too. I live in Vegas, and I hopefully see you soon. And I saw him last like 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
Yeah,
Who else practices out of there? There's a few other pros too, right?
yeah. Aaron Wise, his coach is there,
Yeah.
and Shintaro Ban, Shotaro Ban, John Oda, um,
Alex Kang out there?
Alex Kang, yeah, and
Yeah.
then Daniel Kang,
Yep.
uh, the Imbi Park,
That was a huge
and
crew out there.
yeah, sometimes, yeah, that's sometimes like usually they go to Southern Highlands or Shadow Creek to
Yeah.
practice.
What about the
But
summit? Some of those
sometimes,
guys go to the summit too, right?
oh yeah, the summit. I think not John. Who? Lion Moore.
Uh-huh.
I think he goes to summit. I don't know. I don't remember.
Have you been
But
there yet?
no, I want to.
Yeah, you got to get out there.
But
I played it once. It was unbelievable.
oh yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah.
good.
I heard there on the halfway turn house. It's like a small restaurant.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Very much so. So, how's your warm up routine coming? Because I want to tell a story about the one time you came
Oh,
to a lesson and you had like a 7 o'clock a.m. lesson, and I think you
yeah.
left Vegas at like 1 in the morning,
Uh huh.
drove all the way, and I got to stadium probably
Yeah.
6:30, 6:45,
Yeah.
and you and your friends were swinging baseball bats, running around the parking lot, like
Yeah.
awesome stuff, but stuff that other kids aren't doing. So tell me
Yeah.
about why you do some of those things.
Um. So, my dad believes that, and I believe baseball is like really good. To warm up and then work out for golf. Like
Yeah,
hitting a baseball with a baseball bat, you can create so many speed and like it's pretty similar.
yeah,
But so that's why I do warm up like that. But I'm trying to not do too much baseball swing because sometimes my swing messed up.
yeah.
Like I done that a few times already. Like I did too much and then my swing start swinging like a pyro, like super shallow.
Uh-huh.
Didn't like it. And uh for the catches, the my dad believes you throw a ball, right, and then that control
Yeah,
or like distance control, like everything that is like similar to chipping game,
yeah.
and also it's fun.
Did
So
you
that's
did you used to play baseball?
no, but I love playing baseball. Like it's very fun. I
Yeah,
like to hit in balls. Like instead of catch it and throw it. Like I just love to hit
yeah.
the balls in it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and um, yeah, we always do hit the baseball with the no hit the golf ball with the baseball bat. That's
Yeah,
what we always do. Yeah,
that's fun.
because it's harder because the ball is so small. You
Yeah,
have to hit it have to hit like great contact
yep,
and it goes super far. So that's
yeah.
also fun.
That's
And
awesome.
yeah, actually, couple guys or like maybe couple guys on junior tournament, they knows I uh, use a baseball bat as a warm up or uh, as a stretch
Yeah.
after the tournament because they seen it. I did in the tournament, so a couple guys already know I
Yeah.
woke up with the baseball bat.
You probably draw a crowd every time you start doing that stuff.
Yeah, everyone's like, what's going
What is
on?
he doing? Yeah,
Yeah,
it's awesome. And I think that's good because, everybody I've interviewed the last 2 weeks, I guess, doing these, all these good players, they all had baseball backgrounds.
yeah, yeah,
And I
yeah.
think, even if you don't play it as a competitor, but if you do some of the stuff that you do, like for hand-eye
Hmm.
coordination, speed,
Yeah, yeah,
like you said, distance control and stuff, I think a lot of kids and players would probably be a lot better if they, incorporated some of the stuff that you do
yeah,
to your
yeah.
routine. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Is there anything else you do in your routine that helps you play good?
Uh-huh. Let's see. Uh, I don't know.
How about a different question? How about what have you, because you've traveled the world playing golf
Hmm.
already, like
Yeah,
you have probably more experience than most junior golfers at traveling to
yeah.
and from different countries, states. You've traveled a lot. What are some tips or some things that you can help with helping? Because a lot of kids haven't traveled as much as you, and they're going to go off to college this year, and they're going to
Uh-huh.
start that process a lot more. What can you help them with?
I always try to enjoy it at the tournament, and also I go there as a vacation too. Like so let's say I went to Italy as a tournament one time,
Yeah,
and we went there, and of course we went to vacation after the tournament because we always wanted to go Italy,
yeah,
and the tournament's very different. But I try to make friends and then with the national team members,
nice.
and I don't speak Italian, but tried. I
Yeah,
tried to speak
that's
some
great.
like a ciao.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, and then yeah. So that's it. Like I always try to have fun at the tournament, but during the tournament, you I play like very seriously.
yeah,
But after the tournament or beginning of the tournament, I try to have fun.
yeah,
And during the golf tournament, I try to focus, and then after the round, I practice a little bit or with the little chit chats, and then we play soccer there with the golf ball.
mhm,
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do every tournament. Like even in United States,
yeah,
we try to meet new friends or like hang out with my friends and have fun with them. And but my problem is I have too much fun.
well, that's what I was going to ask you next. So
Yeah, and then
obviously, you always have
my
this. Yeah, go
yeah
ahead.
yeah yeah, and then my dad is like, you have too much fun. Like, calm down. Like,
Yeah.
you have to focus for the tournament. That's
Do you
what I.
think so? Do you think that's just something you need to balance better, or because I'm a huge component of having fun and
Yeah, yeah.
balancing the way you do things. I think some kids do things or
Hmm.
families do it too seriously where they can't let their best golf show up.
Yeah,
Obviously, maybe one week sometimes you have too much fun and you miss a couple things that you could have been a little sharper
yeah,
at. But
yeah. Like,
but
do you know the parade at the Junior World, right? Like
yeah,
at the Torch Mines?
yeah,
I always have too much fun there. So next day, I'm always like super exhausted. So every single year, my dad warned me like, "Hey, you have to like
take it
calm
easy.
down, like control yourself.
Yeah,
Don't get too excited." But
yeah.
I get too excited when I go there.
Oh, you have a lot of friends.
Yeah, and
Yeah, and it's
try
people you
to
haven't seen in a long time.
yeah, and then try to get pin badge and like stuff for the
Yeah.
goodies. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So as you transfer, so every tournament you go to, though, you still have some element of fun involved.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think that's super important. I don't think that
Yeah.
probably has let you play with so well in so many tournaments. Probably
Hmm.
taking some of the pressure off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you feel pressure?
Sometimes yes.
Yeah.
Um.
So I got one more story about you that's kind
Yeah.
of funny. I think it was our national championship maybe 2 years ago,
Yeah.
and I think you might have had like a one-shot lead coming down the
Hmm.
stretch, and
Hmm.
when I rolled out, I think you were on 16 maybe at Singing Hills,
Yeah.
and you were drinking a Red Bull,
Yeah. I do.
and that kind of goes against everything that anybody talks about,
Yeah.
caffeine and playing in a
Uh-huh.
tournament. So
Yeah.
I just thought it was
Um.
funny because I think you birdied one of the last two and ended up winning by a couple.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I did. You know, lead. I feel like Red Bull gives you energy. Well, that's what's supposed to do. Energy drink.
Yeah,
So, at the end of the tournament, you always get tired. That's all. That's everyone. That's and so I try to charge up.
yeah,
So that's why I took a Red Bull or like any type of energy drink. And you know, I'm not sure I can do that in professional tournaments,
I don't
but
advise
because
it.
I never seen it. So,
Yeah,
but Licky and Lexi Thompson, they're sponsored by Red Bull, but yeah, I don't see them. They're drinking, and Tiger, he's sponsored by Monster, but I don't see him drinking on the course. So
well, I think
I'm
for
not sure.
golf, yeah, I think they're trying to control their heart rate and
Yeah, yeah,
stay
maybe.
calm in those big moments because you're already going to be pumped up enough.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
so yeah,
And yeah, like so yeah, I don't get nervous, but or stressed,
yeah,
but every time at the end of the tournament, let's say I'm like winning or tie for the lead or losing by one stroke, anything, like my heart rate will be like super high, like
yeah, pounding.
and I'm kind of shaking and like so the last tournament I won that was in Arizona
Hmm.
in January, and on the last hole I was winning by two
Hmm.
strokes, and I had 180 yards in. I hit 9 iron and then got on the green 20 feet,
Yeah.
and uh, the other guy he made a birdie first.
Hmm.
So if I make a birdie, I win the tournament. Even par, I win the tournament.
Yep.
So I left the putt like 4 feet by, 3 feet by the
Hmm.
whole downhill putt. I I smashed it like I went like 5 feet by the hole.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know, my heart was like
Yeah.
pumping up, and but I made a comeback. But that would be horrible if I did a full putt and then tie for the lead and then go and play off.
Yep.
That'd be awful. But yeah, I do that sometimes. And probably I'm guessing I need to get used to it,
Yeah.
that conditions. But I don't get used to it with that. Like my heart rate with insane.
What are you trying to do? Are you doing any deep breathing or
Yeah,
anything
I'm trying to
to
do
calm
everything.
yourself down?
Drink water, deep breathe, and then try to take time, but it never works. Even the let's say even the presentation for school
Yep.
or speech,
Yep.
I get nervous.
Yep.
So I don't know. I I need to get used to it. I guess I don't know how to fix this, but
Well,
Yeah,
you put yourself in contention a lot. How many tournaments have you won as a junior? You know,
I don't know. A lot.
it seems like a lot.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, you've won more than most. Obviously, you played a lot of tournaments too, probably more than a lot of kids
Mhm.
have played.
Yeah.
Um, you got yourself in contention. Um, I mean, I think it's always just learning from those experiences and trying to just
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
feeling's never going to go away.
Uh-huh.
You're only going to just be able to deal with it better.
Yeah, like the weird part is never got nervous even when I was like type of the lead or like leading like one or like back then, like when I was like 8, 9, 10 until
Yeah.
maybe like 14. And maybe I'm thinking too much. I'm overthinking. I don't know. And now I get like super nervous if I'm in the condition.
Well,
So
what changes like if you're like because I know your personality pretty well. Like if you're having fun, but you're competing and you're going through the motions,
mhm.
right, and you're doing
Yeah.
well, what's changing? Just because it's a finish line coming up, or do you not want to lose the lead? What is the fear? What is the worry about?
Oh, I I don't know. Like I usually try to not think anything.
Yeah,
Like I'm just
but if you weren't nervous on hole 6 on the
yeah,
final day, but now you're nervous on hole 18, obviously the result or the prize or the fear of
yeah, yeah, probably.
succeeding is obviously in your body now, in your brain.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so but I'm trying to like, just focus on my game and focus on the golf course and trying
Yeah,
to think about opponents
yeah,
and um but that's the hard part. You can that's it's not easy to do it. Like it's hard to control yourself.
yeah.
And
Does your pre-shot routine stay consistent when you go from hole
well,
6 to 18?
I'm trying to, and then my dad was like, "You're going to look too quick, too early."
Yeah,
So maybe from the outside, I look different. I don't know, but I'm trying to do the same thing,
yeah,
and I'm trying to take time. But um, yeah,
yeah. Usually, I mean, usually it's typical for people to start thinking quicker, walking quicker, swinging quicker, making
yeah,
decisions quicker, and there's an element there of not slowing things down so much that you overthink, but just
hmm
being able to process the information,
yeah, yeah,
being thrown at you, and then also, adjusting well and trusting what got you into that position. A lot of times, you create something in your head that would make you feel like you don't trust yourself, but in
hmm
reality, you're the one leading the tournament. You should have the most trust over the guy next
yeah,
to you who's two back.
yeah, exactly, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So maybe there's a different level of confidence that you have to like flip a switch coming down the stretch where you know you,
yeah,
you change it a little bit, rise above.
probably, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, what else? You got any other advice for junior golfers?
Um, oh, don't worry about the scores. Like even you shot like really bad or really good. Um, I I always think let's say you shot 80. It's like, oh shoot, I shot 80. Why did I do this? I know I'm a good golfer.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can play maybe better, but I that's why do you have to like stress yourself? Like why do you I always think I when I shot like really bad, 80 something or whatever,
Yeah.
um I'll be like, okay, next one.
Yeah.
uh and I always know that I can play better, so I
Yeah.
don't have to like tell myself I can do it. Like I was like, okay, next one, and next day, like 70 or 60 something. Like that's what I do. Or sometimes if I do opposite, like 68 and like 80, that would be very tough, but like I'll say like, all right, next tournament.
Yeah.
And if I have one more day, then I'm trying to fix what I done on the tournament on the second day.
Uh-huh.
The day I
Yep.
shot
That's
three,
good.
like let's say my second day was my putting was bad, then maybe I should change something or change my tempo, change my rhythm or anything.
Hmm.
And uh, also the parents that they saying like, why did you shoot, blah blah blah, like why did you do this? Why did you do that? I don't like to see that. My dad also hates it. He never says about score.
Uh,
He always tell me like what did I did wrong? Why did I do this? Or like why did you do that? Or something like that. But he never get pissed about scores. Even I shot like 90. He doesn't really care about scores.
yeah.
He cares about what makes like you to shoot that score instead of like just the score, like um let's say you hit a driver on the tee shot on the very tight hole and then hit it OB.
Hmm.
You should have just hit iron or three wood and lay
Yeah.
up, you know.
So it's more based on the decisions than it is the score and how to
Yeah.
do better. That's good. Do you see other kids or families doing it wrong?
I see a lot. Like a lot of kids like on the tournament. Then also I don't know what some parents are, so they're like there must be a coach
Hmm.
for their kids and trying to give a lesson before the tournament. This I was like every time when I see that I was like it's impossible to fix it
Yeah.
right now. Like
Yeah. It's
it's
so
too
hard.
late.
Yeah.
So I rather to teach something before the tournament. I'll just say, let's say you're hitting left, then try to uh, aim for the right, like a little bit right side than normal, usual,
Yeah. Yeah.
because you cannot fix it. Like if you're hitting like duck hook,
Right.
then try to open up a little bit or something, like just a little slightly change, like not like
Small
huge
small
difference.
changes.
Yeah. So that's what I see in the tournament. In like amateur tournaments, you know, they don't. All the parents like they don't care.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Just in junior tournaments,
Yeah.
um, and especially the younger kids,
Yeah.
I feel like they
Yeah.
get pissed about the scores and uh, they've been kind of stressed, maybe.
Yeah. So you think it's important that the parents don't apply the stress and just, have better conversations about what's going on out there versus trying to
Yeah,
fix
yeah, yeah,
everything and be a, I
yeah. Like,
obviously seen so enough of this stuff
uh
to understand what works and what doesn't. But
yeah.
um,
Like you can fix it after the tournament, and
yeah,
if you're like playing bad before the tournament, that's that means that you didn't practice enough for like that, and
right,
you cannot change it. It's too late, and maybe you can change for like a little bit, but not much difference.
yeah.
And what is it? What did I choose it? I forgot.
That's okay. This was
uh,
super helpful, buddy.
mhm. Thank you. No problem.
Yeah, thanks for doing this.
No
Um,
problem.
yeah, I hope to see you soon. Maybe see you in Prim in a couple weeks.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'll be there.
Uh, is stadium open today? Stadium golf?
Stadium's open. Yep. No
Oh,
teaching
okay.
allowed, but stadium's definitely open now. I think you can
Oh,
you can buy
nice.
one birdie bucket at a time. So they're
Oh, okay.
yeah, they're open.
Uh, wait. So, are the hotels open still, like in Vegas? Like I know
Yeah, not the
the
casino
strip.
hotels. So all the other
Yeah.
hotels are open. So they're posted
Okay.
on the website. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, but they're supposed to open up May 23rd. So should have a lot
Oh,
more
yeah.
open by the time we play. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, okay.
So
I didn't know that.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, awesome, buddy.
Hopefully this thing calms down.
I sure hope so.
Yeah.
We gotta get back to some normal.
Yeah.
We gotta get you guys playing golf again normally.
Mhm. Mhm.
So, but good to catch up.
Thank you.
Thanks again. I'll see you soon.
No problem. Thank you.
Okay,
See you soon.
keep in touch, buddy. All
Yeah.
right, see ya.